Hey everyone, welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well. My name is Amanda, for those of you who don't know me, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages for you, to you from Spirit. So I have been hearing stand down, stand down, stand down all morning. And as I feel into that energy for you guys, I see two people at a standoff, okay? And Spirit wants you to lay down your metaphorical sword. Stand down, okay? And I'm feeling pain in my heart. So either you or someone else may be feeling a lot of heartache right now. And maybe one of the ways that you are dealing with this heartache is by lashing out, and no judgment here, you guys, if this is what's happening, but I'm getting the Five of Swords energy. Now, I don't know if this is you or if this is someone, if the Five of Swords energy is associated to someone that you're connecting to and you're having an argument and they're being really controlling, mean, abusive, domineering, cutting you down. And so in response, you're picking up your sword and you're fighting right back, you know, like them be fighting words. And you might be cutting them down. So they cut you down, you cut them down. And Spirit says, stop, okay, stop. Because where is that going to go? You're just going to keep chipping away at each other, right? So Spirit wants you to break that cycle. If that's happening, remove yourself from that argument. Okay, take back your power, because by pushing back against this person, you're not going to win, is what Spirit's saying. And you already know this, especially if this person is a narcissist. You can't win with a narcissist in an argument. The only way you can win is by walking away, saying, good riddance, sayonara, see you later, sucker. Like, I'm reclaiming my power. I'm not going to feed into this. I'm not going to waste my breath on you. I'm not going to waste my time with this and you in this argument. I'm out of here. Have fun with yourself. Like, that's just what I'm getting, you guys. Or perhaps if that doesn't resonate, if it's not a person, there's been a repeating message coming through from Spirit for my collective to not resist some sort of shift that is occurring for you right now. Like, don't resist some sort of change that is occurring, okay? Like, stand down, lay down your sword, stop pushing back against something that is inevitable, something that is destined and meant to happen and that you cannot change. Like, it's happening irregardless of whether you like it or not. So Spirit's saying, just get on board with acceptance, get on the change train, choo-choo, and we're going to show you that whatever is falling away from your life right now was meant to fall away, and you're going to look back on this moment and go, whew, thank goodness that person left, or thank goodness I broke up with that person, or they broke up with me, or thank goodness I left that job, or I got fired from that job, or thank goodness I had to move locations. Whatever it is for you, you guys, you're going to look back and go, thank goodness, okay? I'm also getting a bear. I see a bear and you're out in the woods, and this is very symbolic, you guys, okay? So Spirit's saying, like, stand down, and I'm getting like stand downwind. I think that's correct, right? Like, you want to stand downwind? Yeah, you do, from like a predator, right? Because if you stand upwind, the wind will blow by you and then take your scent all the way down to that bear or that cougar or that predator. And then they'll sniff you out, right? Oh, I smell something tasty. So, I mean, we're not on their menu usually, and this is very symbolic, but what I'm getting is something about stand downwind, like stay quiet, stay hidden, keep your moves hidden, like the High Priestess energy, the Hermit energy. Kind of pull back, withdraw, and don't fan the flames to something, or don't draw attention to yourself right now. Don't draw attention to yourself. Stand down. Okay, so let's dig into this. Let's dig into why we're hearing stand down. We have behind a mask and professional assistance. I feel like you're dealing with someone who's wearing a mask, a narcissist, a 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords type of person, and you're not going to win with them. This could be a situation revolving work, okay? Maybe between you and a coworker or you and a boss. Maybe you're butting heads. Stand down. Peace. Okay, so Spirit wants you to be in this energy. They want you to feel at peace, be at peace. They don't want you to be at war with other people. They don't want you to be at war with yourself. Maybe this is your own stuff. Maybe this has nothing to do with an outside influence. Maybe it has everything to do with your inner world. And maybe you're battling between your head and your heart, or your ego and your heart. And Spirit just wants you to surrender, transcend that ego, move away from control, move away from fear, move away from needing to present yourself a certain way to people or the universe, and be the real, true, authentic you, okay? Be open, vulnerable, speak your truth, stand in your truth, be totally confident in who you are and what you stand for, okay? Yeah, there's something here where they really want you to be at peace right now and not war, okay? This is definitely a battle, you know? It's either a battle between you and another, or it's your own stuff, or maybe a combination thereof. Ooh, hidden motivations. I'm not surprised to see this, you guys, because this is very much like the 7 of Swords type of energy, where people are, well, they have ulterior motives, a hidden agenda. And for some of you, yeah, you're dealing with somebody here who, oh, they trigger you, okay? They trigger you, and it's not in a good way. You know how sometimes we can be triggered and then we look at it and we're like, okay, yeah, like I know I need to heal that bit within me, and you learn something from the triggering. This person triggers you, but it's almost like you don't learn from the triggering, and it keeps happening. It's cyclical, okay? It's like, again, you're not going to win with this person. This person is so manipulative. They're very good at gaslighting and all of this. Okay, so Spirit's saying, why even waste your breath? Like, just no. Okay, this person is like, they come across as if they're really sweet and sincere, but that couldn't be farther from the truth or the reality of the situation. This person is nasty, is what I'm getting. Just like absolutely nasty. And I feel they've hurt your heart space quite a bit, because if you look, this woman has her hands crossed over her heart. You know, I feel like they come for your heart a lot, and they just chip away at you. They disrupt your peace. They disrupt your peaceful mind, your peaceful heart, all of it. Okay, whoa, okay. That was a bit aggressive. This person may be aggressive. We have milestone and family flipping over with so much energy. It was just like, bah, cha-chow. Okay. This person could be somebody in your family. This could be a spouse, a parent, a grandma, a grandpa, a cousin, a sibling. Take it how it resonates. You will know. For most of you, I'm going to say about 50% of you, it is family. Okay. And you're struggling with a peaceful home life, because this person, whoever this is, they make it impossible. Like, no matter what you do or no matter what you say, you can never do anything good enough. They always find a way to chip away at you or extend the argument or one-up you. You know, oh yeah, you're going to do that? Well, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah, you're going to say that? Well, I'm going to say this. Let's pull out our diaries of all of the things we hate about each other, because I've been keeping track. Remember that day you did this? Well, there you go. I'm going to remind you. Remember that time you did this? Well, there you go. I'm going to remind you, because I've been keeping track. I've been keeping a log of everything that you've done since I've known you. So that when I want to manipulate you, I go back to that log and then I can just remind you and I can dig my finger in your wounds like that. You like that? You like that? Huh? Huh? That's this type of person. And Spirit's going, like, lay down your sword, because this person is just going to wail their swords around like this and they're going to cut themselves all up. And then they're going to look down and go, dang, I'm a big bleeding mess. They're going to self-sabotage. Okay? This is brutal. I also feel like with milestone here, you guys, sorry to laugh, it's just this person's energy, it's disgusting and it's also like laughable at the same time, because these people are some of the weakest people. Okay, they are. It's just the cold hard truth. And you're more powerful than that. Okay, so don't give your power away to this person. And if you've got this own, if you have this stuff going on in your own inner world, you guys, 1111 on the timestamp, just know that is weak energy. If you're like worried, like fear, worry, doubt, all of that, that is just lower vibrational stuff that really holds no power. It only has power if we allow it to have power, if we give it the power. Okay, so we've got to reclaim our power from our own stuff and from other people like that. With milestone here, Spirit wants you to know that there is a massive moment of success approaching here for you. Some of you have even reached this major milestone and somebody is not happy for you. They're very jealous that you have reached some sort of success here. And that could be with your relationships. That could be with your healing. That could be, you know, you moving out into your dream home, having a family. I don't know. Like there's so many different things this person could be upset about when it comes to some sort of milestone that you've reached. So take it how it resonates. Transformation. Okay, so you have gone through a shift, okay? And I was talking about that earlier, and I just posted a reading yesterday about don't resist the shift, like allow the shift, and just know that anything that is being released from your life right now is being released for a sacred purpose, and that you're meant for something bigger, you're meant for something more, you're meant for a healthier relationship, a better paying job, something that's more aligned with your truth. Okay, so just like a snake sheds its skin when it grows too big for it, you are shedding people, places, and things, and just allow it to happen, okay? Because a snake cannot control the fact that it grows and it needs to shed that skin. It has no choice. It's happening. It's happening, right? And Spirit's like, it's gonna happen to you. This is literally happening. You can't control it. So you've got to stop trying to control it, okay? If you are. Maybe you're not, maybe you are. Take it or leave it. Remember, this is general, not a one-to-one. So not all messages will resonate, okay? But somebody doesn't like that you've changed. That's what I'm picking up here. Somebody doesn't like it that you've changed, and if that's not the case, you might not like it that you've changed, because when you change, everything around you starts to change, right? The way you see people starts to change. Your relationships will change. Everything changes, you guys, in a good way, but sometimes we can perceive it as negative because change can be scary. But if we can move away from the fear that's associated with change and replace it with a sense of wonder and excitement, then that can just really liberate us, right? And just hold the faith. Hold the faith. Know that this is happening for a reason. And the only thing really truly certain in life is change, right? And we're here so that our soul can grow and expand and ascend. And when we ascend, we experience that shedding process. And it is just, it's a must. It's like non-negotiable, okay? Because where you're going, which is to success, to the top, certain people, places, and things and mindsets can no longer come with you, especially a specific person that's causing so much disruption in your life, okay? Because they're disrupting you. They're distracting you from what you should be doing. You're wasting your energy on this fight is what Spirit's saying. okay? Whether it's an internal fight or an external fight with another person, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your life, you're wasting your energy, you're wasting your resources, and you're being distracted from your life's purpose and what you should be doing. Just think of all the things you could be getting done if you were not arguing with this person or yourself. Okay? Loss. So this is going underneath family. Maybe you're struggling with the loss of a family member. I don't feel like it is physical death, but it could be. It could be that you've lost a family member and you're struggling with that. And if so, my heart goes out to you. Remember that death is merely a transition into the spirit world, and your loved ones are always around you in spirit. Our soul never dies. But I'm more so getting for you guys that your soul has been guiding you to let go of certain people in your life, certain relationships, and some of those relationships may be family, okay? For some of you, it's a husband or a wife, and you're getting the call to end that relationship, end that marriage, end some sort of a commitment here and go in a different direction, and you might be really struggling with that. Okay, or maybe, you know what, for some of you, maybe you want this, but your partner is really pushing back, making life difficult for you. Okay, but I see many of you removing yourself from the fight and maybe using like a mediator or like a person who can negotiate so that you don't have to directly interact with this person who's making your life very difficult. Okay, I see that for some of you. This is the Five of Cups, which is about letting go. It can also represent guilt and shame. So maybe some of you are struggling with guilt and shame around letting this relationship go, but you know it's the right thing to do. But you still have maybe these mindsets around, oh, like what will people think? Or does that make me a failure? You know, things like this. And I feel those are things you're working through, right? You're working through that. You're putting things into perspective. Why else is Spirit saying, stand down, stand down, stand down? Professional assistance. This could be somebody that you work with. Maybe you work with family members even. For some of you, you could be trying to push a job to work when it's not meant to work, and Spirit wants you to know when to let something go and choose something else for yourself. The light just went out. That's weird. Huh. That's interesting that it just went out. I just replaced that light bulb, so it should not have gone out. It's interesting because that to me is like the end of a cycle. Something needs to end here. And for many of you, yeah, it could be a job. You know, you keep trying to make this job work, push, push, push. You want it to work. You've invested so much time and energy into this, but it's just not working out. And Spirit's saying, come over here. You're changing. You no longer are finding success in this job. You keep hitting wall after wall after wall. That is us telling you there's another way. There's another way right here. So when there's resistance in our life, you guys, it's either something within us that we need to look at and release so we can go with the flow, or it's Spirit going, no, 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 not there, not there, not there, not that job, not that job, not that job, not that relationship, not that person, not that person, no, no, no. And then they sort of corral us down the path that we're supposed to be on for our greatest and highest good, okay? So in order to distinguish the difference between, you know, what needs to let go and whether or not Spirit's saying no, that's you. That's totally up to you and the work that you do on yourself. This is going to require you to actually go within, do the introspection, check in with yourself, ask yourself if you're resisting change. Right? Like, is Spirit showing you a path, but you're resisting it out of fear, worry, or doubt? And if your answer is yes, then, you know, Spirit is suggesting that you relinquish control and go down that path, okay? So yeah, there's just a little bit of letting go here, which is hard, you guys. I get it. I get it. What else? What was I gonna say? Stand down, stand down. Oh, I'm also getting prove your point. Okay, so I see the words prove your point. Okay, some of you just really want to prove your point. And Spirit's saying, but at what cost? And to who? And why? The only person you really need to prove things to is yourself. Nobody else matters. Nobody else's opinions or judgments or thoughts really matter when it comes to you and your life and where you're headed and your choices and all of this. Okay, because for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's never going to see the point. You're never going to get your point across to this person, okay? Because their mindset is so rigid. This person, even I'm like, okay? They're never gonna see your point of view, okay? Because this person, they don't agree with people, you know? This is someone who's like, I will disagree. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. They might not even disagree. I think they just like to disagree for the sake of disagreeing. I just want an argument. I disagree. I don't agree. Okay, this person is just difficult. And I'm putting that nicely. Like, that's the nice version of what I could say about this person. Okay, yeah, you don't have to prove your point to anybody, okay? You remember, you have nothing to prove to anyone except yourself, okay? Intuition and manifestation. So yeah, you're manifesting a whole new world, a whole new life for yourself, but I feel for most of you, it's almost subconscious. And it's starting to come in. These subconscious manifestations are starting to come in, and you're being presented with really good opportunities, and some of you are consciously rejecting them, and Spirit's going, whoa, don't do that. Right? Okay, so become consciously aware of the things that you're manifesting. If good things are coming into your life, don't push them away. Don't push them away, because you're going through some sort of shift here and you're elevating and changing. So as you change, so are the opportunities that are going to come to you. You're going to start to magnetize better relationships in all areas of your life, better careers, higher paying jobs, just things like this, whatever it is that you want. Trust your intuition here. Let your intuition guide you. Somebody has been trying to really cloud your mind and your intuition, you guys, and they do so by gaslighting, and they're really proficient at it, you know? That's one of their skills. Oh, I think this just flashed again. It's like trying to come back on. Do you see it flashing? It's trying to come back on. So this person, you may actually be trying to release this person, but they are maybe they're coming back in. Okay, like, don't let me go, don't let me go. Maybe they're hanging on a bit when you want to let go, or maybe you're hanging on to something or someone when they're trying to let go. I'm not sure, you guys. I'm getting so many different messages here, so just take it how it resonates, because energies can be flipped, right? Taking steps. All right, so Spirit wants you to start taking steps towards your future instead of consistently looking back on the things that have failed, or the people, places, and things that didn't work out, or the people, places, and things that you have lost, okay? Because if we are living in the past, then the past is literally becoming our life now again. So it's like on repeat, okay? So we want to, yes, we can acknowledge the past, but then we have to remember to be mindful and in the moment. Otherwise, we're going to be reliving the past, and our whole life will just be a repeat of the things that went wrong that we feel bad about. You know what I mean? So let's not carry our past with us in the present moment. Let's not carry our past with us into our future, right? Let's let that go and have a fresh start here, a clean slate. Yeah, look at letting go is on the bottom. Exactly. Okay, so this is really important, you guys. It's really important to not focus on the past. Like that's done, that's over, that's gone. You can't change that. That's finished. You know, all we have is right here, right now. And then we have a choice. Are we going to dwell on the past and rob ourselves of our life? Or are we going to let it go and focus on the right here, right now, and who we want to be and where we're going and what's next, right? Like, okay, that happened. Okay, oh well, there's nothing I can do about that. That's that. But I have my life right here, right now. I have all of these opportunities right here, right now. There's so many things I can do. There's limitless potential and possibilities for myself, right? So, some of you are letting go of a relationship here so that you can enter into a kindred partnership with a true love, okay? Whether that is a divine masculine, a divine feminine, a twin flame, a soulmate, a past life soulmate, whoever it is for you, you guys. I do feel that very strongly for you. Why else have I been hearing stand down, stand down, stand down. Some fights are worth fighting and others are not. Pick your battles. Choose your battles wisely. Choose your battles very wisely. And some battles are best fought with silence. Yeah? Some battles are best fought with silence and detachment. Remember that. Not all battles require forcefulness or aggression or pushback. Yeah? Okay, peaceful warrior here. Peaceful warrior. You are a very peaceful warrior. The storyteller, number 17. So there is a blank page and a key, a feather, which is actually a quill, and a jar of ink. Okay, so many of you are going to be, I feel, writing your story down or journaling as a way to process what's going on for you. This is another thing too. It's like sometimes we can be really angry and irritated with people and we want to get something off our chest, but instead of like lashing out at someone, it's better to like write it down. That way we get to say our piece, we get to get it off our chest, but then we don't hurt the person with our words. I know that I have some pages in my journal that are just pure like F-bombs, the entire page. And like, I'm like scribbling, I'm like, ah! Just like that. And then afterwards I'm done. I'm like, that feels good. But I didn't have to go to that person and tear a strip off their back. Right? So I preserved the peace, because if I did that to that person, what do you think would happen? They would just push back, or they would be like irritated or send me evil eye or have like negative energy. And I don't want to feed the fire, feed the flame. So yeah, that's helped me on my own personal journey, you guys. Like when I'm really mad, just like let it out. Let it out. Don't hold back, right? You're not going to hurt anybody by writing down some words on a piece of paper. It's fine. But yeah, many of you might be like getting into writing, telling your story, unlocking some sort of gift that you have. Many of you are really, really talented writers, and this may be something that you used to do as a child or a young adult, but you sort of got away from because life happens, right? And now you're getting back into it. That will be very successful for you. Some of you might just be playing around with like even just getting yourself a quill and some ink and doing calligraphy or handwriting. You know, it's really sad, but handwriting is like becoming a lost art. Look at this thing flickering. That's interesting. It's like something's trying to come back to life for you, isn't it? It's like your creativity's trying to come back to life. All right, your sacral plexus, your sacral chakra is starting to come alive again. You're starting to want to create and build and express yourself and have, you know, hobbies and passions and interests that fuel you, okay? So that's really beautiful too. I'm also getting like with the storyteller, there's two sides to every story. There's your perspective and the other person's perspective. And whose perspective is right? Neither, really. right? Because you have your truth and your side to the story, and they have their truth and their side to the story. You each have your own perspectives. And this is where we have to not judge, okay? Well, that's my truth and that's that. And I don't have to prove my truth to you. Just like you have your truth, fine. But you don't have to prove your truth to me because it's not going to sway me off of my truth. We're going to agree to disagree. Yeah? Yeah. We're going to agree to disagree. All right? So, two sides to every coin, two sides to every story. Pick your battles. And remember, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Okay? I'm just going to pull one more. A powerful move, a number 15. And I believe this is, it's the queen. Chess piece on top. The queen with wings and a keyhole, which is really cool. And there's a key in it, you guys. Oh my God. Okay. So that's really cool because in the storyteller card, I was really noticing the key there. So it's like you're going to take some sort of a key here, put it in, unlock it, and just you're going to have clarity. You're also going to be unlocking special gifts and skills and talents, but I almost said Gil. So I don't know if somebody's name is Gil or Gilly or Gilbert. Maybe somebody's last name is Gilbert or your first name is Gilbert. A powerful move, a powerful move. I feel like many of, yes, the power move that you're going to do here is by laying down your sword and no longer engaging in this conflict, whether that's within or without, okay? That's really going to move things forward for you big time because again, they're making me feel like by engaging in this battle, you're staying stuck. Okay, seeing beyond. That's like having the foresight to see things at a higher perspective and clearly within your third eye, right? So it's like you're starting to fall more into trust when it comes to trusting your intuition and your clairvoyance, your visions that you're having for yourself and your future. Okay, so a lot of you are very, very psychic and you're very intuitive and you just have this inner knowing, like, I know where I'm supposed to go. And some people in your life may be going, you're crazy. What are you doing that for? And you're like, I don't need to explain myself to you. Okay, I know what I know. I don't know how I know what I know, but I know what I know, and I'm going to trust what I know, and I'm going to start taking steps towards that. And there may be some people going, you're just out of your mind. Well, that is your opinion. Think all you want about me. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to engage here with you. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my breath on trying to convince you why I think this is the right move for me. And also, your power move is just laying down your sword. Okay? Birds of a feather on the bottom. So I feel like you're finding your people, you're finding your tribes, you're finding best friends who really get you, a romantic partner who really gets you. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to pull just a couple tarot. I know we're getting into the 30 minutes here now. So you have things to do. You have things to do, people to see, a world to save. So I don't want to keep you guys too long here. What does Spirit want to say? What else does Spirit want to add to this message about standing down? Standing down is standing up. Ooh, I like that. Standing down is actually standing up. Your energies can be used elsewhere. This person may never see your point of view, and that's okay. They don't need to. Strength. Oh my gosh, I love this, you guys. Strength is all about, it's kind of like standing down, honestly. It's like holding back, restraining yourself, picking your battles, choosing your battles. And it's about having a gentle strength, a gentle courage to just allow things to unfold naturally without pushing, forcing, or rushing anything. Okay. It talks about just standing in your strength, you guys, and being self-assured and confident in who you are, what you know, what you want, and where you're going, and not needing to prove yourself to anyone. Okay, you could be a Leo, or this person that you're dealing with could be a Leo. That's really beautiful. The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is very creative, and I feel this goes back to the storyteller card here, where it's like you're starting off on a new adventure. You're picking something up that you once put down. This could be writing or anything, literally anything under the sun, you guys. So you're picking up that stick of inspiration because your sacral chakra is starting to come back into balance. So you're feeling more creative. Something is going to inspire you here. Perhaps something already has. Take it how it resonates. I can pick up on past, present, or future energies. So pick the timeline that works best for you. And you're going to run with it, okay? You're going to create something here with the Page of Wands that is going to be really, really, really fun and exciting and bring a huge smile to your face and a huge smile to a lot of other people's faces, okay? What else? One more. Last one, please, Spirit. Last one. Nine of Swords. So that's fear, worry, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, overthinking, dark thoughts, fearing the worst. Spirit wants you to not overthink things and don't allow people's fears or worries to cloud your mind and make you fearful, okay? That's really important. And if you have been dealing with somebody who gets you all up into this dark energy, I see you letting them go, and that's going to change your entire life, you guys. Because when we're around somebody who puts us into this energy consistently, it's really hard to do anything or to create, you guys, okay? So yeah, I feel like some of you, you're just letting go. Somebody is very, you know what? This Nine of Swords is this hidden motivations person for many of you. And it's like they are really upset that it's like you found something that brings you joy and happiness and peace, and they don't like that because they like you in this energy, which is really sick. But that's what I'm picking up. Like they like you to be like this. They get a kick out of that for whatever reason. And they may be very, very fearful and worried about you leaving, okay? And because of that, they may be lashing out at you, saying really cruel, hurtful things. Just excuse yourself. Just excuse yourself. You don't have to sit there and listen to it. You don't have to sit there and take it, but you also don't need to lash out. Maintain your peace at all costs, okay? Which I feel you are, but that's just a message from Spirit. I'm gonna get one card on the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna get one card, you guys. I know. I always say one more, and then I pull like 10 more. Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a King of Pentacles that you're dealing with, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you may have fear around money or stability, but Spirit wants you to know that stability and finances are like your destiny. Like you're meant to be in this King of Pentacles energy or Queen of Pentacles energy. There's no gender in tarot, where you are living the high life. You're very stable, very secure. You're very cushy. Money is not an issue. And I feel that you're someone who's going to be really generous with your money, which is why you're being blessed with more, okay? Because you're going to turn around and make the world a better place for sure. So I feel many of you are ending certain commitments that were bleeding you dry, is what I'm hearing. And this could be energetically and financially, okay? So get grounded, get grounded. I know I always say that, Spirit always says that, but get grounded, okay? Because when you go through a shift, there's going to be stuff coming up, all right? So get grounded, spend time in nature, and just wait, because things are going to start growing. Like massive amounts of abundance. A lot of seeds that you have planted are going to start to bloom, and you will see the physical, tangible results of your efforts. Okay. Yeah, this is beautiful, you guys. So some fights are worth fighting and others are not. Use your wisdom and your intelligence and your third eye and your intuition and your discernment to decide and decipher which ones are worth it and which ones are not. Okay, so yeah, this is where I sign off. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope you found this message helpful. I'm wishing you all the best on this journey, sending you all the good vibes, and remember to stay aligned, and I'll see you around in the next one. Bye.